Time now for your forewarned weather with Garrett James.
Welcome back. Let's get a check of our weather with meteorologist Garrett James, who joins us live from southern Utah. And Garrett, I was talking to Alana earlier in the day. She mentioned that there was a fair amount of activity in southern Utah. How's it looking now?
Oh, still looking active out there at the present time as we are still continuing to track showers and thunderstorms across Beehive State. Right now we can see, look at the radar shows. This was a look at 4 o'clock thunderstorms along and east of I-15, but we put that into motion and we can see a lot of these storms are starting to dwindle down, and we're mainly looking at some showers. However, there are still a couple thunderstorms out there. We can see just west of the Great Salt Lake, a couple thunderstorms that direction at the present time. No hail threats associated with these storms, but there is some strong winds that could be possible out of the strongest of these storms at the present time. This is a look at Capitol Reef National Park earlier today, where there was that flash flood warning in effect, and we can see that flash flood taking place right there. So thanks to the National Park Service for that. Look at the futurecast. It shows that a few showers will still linger on for the remainder of the evening. However, we fast forward and we can see that a lot of these do try and clear up overnight. However, we fast forward to tomorrow. More thunderstorms are going to be possible. Some of these could lead to the potential for flash flooding. I'll talk about that here in just a second. And that's by 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and we can see a lot of these storms right on the Nevada and Utah state line right there over to the west. Those will gradually work their way further to the east. We can see thunderstorms right around the Salt Lake City area and the Wasatch Front towards about 8 o'clock. So about this time tomorrow. We fast forward and we will start to dry out as we head over into Thursday, but there will be the potential for thunderstorms once again on Thursday. So here's a look at the remainder for today. We can see a marginal risk for severe weather into the eastern parts of Nevada, and then we can see the western parts of Utah. That stretches all the way from just west of Salt Lake City all the way just west of Beaver, and that's going to last for a few more hours. Then tomorrow we can see a general risk almost blanketing the Beehive State. Then Thursday we can see more of the same. Let's go ahead and talk about the excessive rainfall threat. For the remainder of the day, we are looking at a marginal risk for excessive rainfall. Now for tomorrow, on the other hand, a bit of a different story. Not as far to the north and not as far to the south, so some of the popular recreating areas further to the south might not have that risk for flash flooding. In fact, we go ahead and take a look at the flash flood potential for southern Utah, Capitol Reef, and the San Rafael Swell going to be possible, whereas today both of those locations were at probable, and Capitol Reef did see that flash flood taking place. So forecast was right on track. Let's go ahead and take a look at currents out there right now. This is a look out over the ABC4 studio right here. We can see a few clouds off in the distance, but in Moab, temperatures 85 degrees at the present time. So not as hot out there at the present time. Meanwhile, in St. George, temperatures, well, they're a bit hotter. 107 right now, 88 Salt Lake City, 92 Ogden, 84 in Logan, 81 in Provo, 100 Lake Powell, 93 in Cedar City, and 69 in Price. And they're seeing cooler temps in central Utah thanks to those storms. Overnight lows going to be in the 60s mainly, however, a few 50s and 70s sprinkled in. St. George, a low of 81, but a high of 109 tomorrow. 102 towards Hanksville for the high tomorrow, 106 in Moab, 95 Blanding, and 98 in Escalante. 95 Beaver. For the Wasatch Front, going to be looking at a high of 98 tomorrow, 95 on Thursday, both with the chance for rain, but the triple digits return by Friday, 104 Saturday, 103 Sunday, 102 Monday, 101 on Tuesday. However, for St. George, just a bit hotter. Temperatures in the upper 100s, 108 on Wednesday and Thursday, 110 Friday, 111 Saturday, 109 Sunday, and then back down to 105 towards Tuesday. Courtney, back to you.